Imagine this. You're 55 years old. You've worked hard your whole life, raised a family, paid the bills, maybe even helped your children through college. But when you look at your retirement account, it's almost empty. And now, with retirement around the corner, you might be asking yourself, is it too late for me? Can I ever catch up? Here's the answer. It's not too late. In fact, you still have powerful tools at your fingertips. Tools that can take even small amounts of money and grow them into something meaningful. Two of the most important are: 1. The power of compounding, which Albert Einstein famously called the eighth wonder of the world. 2. The strategy of dollar cost averaging, which helps you grow wealth steadily while avoiding costly mistakes. And in this video, we'll also explore something called the 8-4-3 rule, a simple way to understand just how compounding works over time. So, if you're between the ages of 50 and 67 and you feel like you're starting from scratch, stick with me. By the end of this video, you'll see that it's never too late to build wealth, prepare for retirement, and even leave a legacy behind. Let's face the truth. Many people in their 50s and 60s feel behind financially. Surveys show that nearly half of Americans over 55 have less than $50,000 saved for retirement. Why does this happen? Because life happens. You raised kids, you bought a home, you covered medical bills, you helped aging parents, and in doing so, you often put your own retirement on the back burner. Now you're in your 50s or 60s and time feels short. You may think the ship has sailed. But here's what most people don't realize. Even in your 50s and 60s, you still have 10, 15, even 20 years for your money to grow. And with the power of compounding, those years can make a life-changing difference. So, what exactly is compounding? Compounding is when your money makes money, and then that money makes more money. Imagine planting a tree. In the first year, it's small, but each year, it grows taller and stronger, and as it grows, it produces seeds that grow into more trees. Soon, you don't just have one tree, you have a forest. That's what compounding does with money. You start small, but over time, growth builds on growth. For example, if you invest $10,000 and it grows at 7% per year, after 10 years, it becomes about $20,000. After 20 years, it becomes about $40,000. After 30 years, it becomes about $76,000. Notice how the growth accelerates in the later years. That's the magic of compounding. Now, let's talk about the 8-4-3 rule. This rule is a simple way to understand how compounding works, especially at a 9% annual return, which is close to the long-term average of the stock market and a lot of ETF funds. Here's how it goes. In 8 years, your money doubles. In the next 4 years, it doubles again. In the next 3 years, it doubles once more. So in about 15 years, your money could multiply by 8 times. Think about that. Even if you're 55 today, by 70, your investments could multiply 8-fold if you stay consistent and disciplined. Let's take a real example. Suppose you're 55 years old and you can only invest $500 per month into a simple ETF that grows at 7% per year. By age 65, you'd have $86,542. By age 70, you'd have $158,481. By age 75, you'd have $260,463. And if you invested until age 67 instead of stopping at 65, the numbers get even bigger. Now you might think, that's not millions of dollars. And you're right. But here's the point. It's much more than zero. It's enough to make retirement easier, to reduce stress, and to leave something behind for your family. Here's another way to look at it using the 8-4-3 rule with a lump sum. If you invest $10,000 once at age 55 into the same ETF at 7% growth, by age 63, it would be worth about $16,000, roughly 1.6 times. By age 67, it would be worth about $21,000, a little more than double. By age 70, it would be worth about $26,000, about 2.6 times. This shows how even a one-time investment can multiply meaningfully in just 10 to 15 years. And the best part? You can start right now, no matter your age. Also, the more you can budget to invest, either monthly or in a lump sum, the greater the compounding and the more money in your portfolio over time. Now let's talk about your secret weapon, dollar cost averaging, or DCA. This simply means you invest a fixed amount of money every month no matter what the market is doing. When prices are high, your money buys fewer shares. When prices are low, your money buys more shares. Over time, this averages out your cost and reduces the risk of buying at the wrong time. It's like grocery shopping. Some weeks apples are more expensive, some weeks cheaper. But if you buy every week, you average out the cost. Dollar cost averaging takes the guesswork out of investing. You don't need to predict the market, you just need to be consistent. Here's the real magic. When you combine compounding with dollar cost averaging, you create a powerful system. Month after month, you're investing consistently. That money compounds over time. And because you're averaging your costs, you're not worried about market ups and downs. It's simple, it's stress-free, and it works, especially when you're starting later in life and don't have time to make mistakes. I know what some of you are thinking. This all sounds good, but I'm already 60. Isn't it too late? No, it's not too late. Let's say you're 60 years old. If you live to 85, that's 25 years of compounding potential. That's more time than most people think. Even if you only invest $300 a month for 20 years, growing at 7%, you'd still end up with over $156,278. That's money you wouldn't have had if you gave up. That's the difference between struggling and having options. Remember this. It's never too late to improve your future. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is today. Of course, there are mistakes you'll want to avoid. 1. Stopping too soon. Compounding needs time. Don't quit after a few years. 2. Panic selling. When markets drop, don't sell in fear. That locks in losses. This is the time you should stay consistent with your monthly investments to take advantage of dollar cost averaging. 3. Skipping contributions. Stay consistent, even if it's a small amount. 4. Chasing hot tips. Stick with broad ETFs or index funds. Don't gamble. Avoid these mistakes, and your plan stays on track. One of the most powerful parts of this journey is mindset. Instead of focusing on regret for what you didn't do, focus on the legacy you can still build. Every dollar you invest today is a seed. It may grow into income for you, but it may also become part of the inheritance you leave behind. Picture this. You start investing today at 60. By the time you're 75, you've grown a nest egg of $200,000. You've lived off some of it, but when you pass, the rest is handed down to your children or grandchildren. That's not just money. It's hope, opportunity, and security for your family. I know this can feel overwhelming at first. That's why we've created resources to guide you. Our financial books walk you step by step through investing basics. Our private community connects you with others on the same journey. People just like you who are starting late but determined to finish strong. And of course, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss our future videos. We'll keep sharing practical, encouraging strategies to help you catch up financially. So here's the truth. Yes, you may be starting later than you hoped. But later does not mean never. The power of compounding and dollar cost averaging are tools anyone can use, whether you're 25, 55, or 65. The only difference is, you must start now. Don't let regret hold you back. Don't let fear stop you from trying. You can still grow wealth, you can still prepare for retirement, and you can still leave a legacy behind. Remember this. Every step you take today is a gift for your future self, and for the generations that come after you. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, check out our books, and join our private community. And always remember, it's never too late to invest in your future.